Right, testing new camera time, because my old one stopped charging and the microphone socket seemed to be a bit dubious, so every time you talk all you get was instead of an inside microphone you got the outside microphone. So I'm out today because my usual riding buddy Tony is having to work, so I'm on my Todd. I was going to go to North Wales because I quite fancied that, going to Himalayan, because I've got new tyres, and I thought, well, that's an excuse to go over a mint. Because I'd have to do it all by myself and it's a fair track, I thought I'd chicken out instead. And instead I'd take the bike off-roading. So today we're on the CRF, the Africa single if you would. And I'm going to go on some Trans-Euro trail, and I'm going to do it up Penistone way and out. Which I did the other week, but because my camera was broken, I didn't get any footage of it. But there are actually a nice set of roads up there and lanes, so I figured I'd do it again. And at least that way I've got it on camera and I can show everybody else what it's like. Most of it, in fact, I did quite a bit the other week, and I did from Holmfirth on Trans-Euro Trail, which is just off Fox House as you come out to Fat Haversage, and I followed it all the way up, and it goes over all kinds of bits and pieces, and it's a lovely ride, and there's nothing really too taxing. The only bit I found tricky was as I was coming out of Deepcar, you go up a tiny lane and it's uphill on fairly horrible rugged rocks, a bit like Jacob's Ladder. But unlike Jacob's Ladder, where I got stuck and I had to back the bike down because a blooming clutch 110 gauge has managed to wet clutch and it needed adjusting. I actually got to the top of that because the CRF is a bit easier off-road. Seems to be lighter, the gearing's sort of okay, and of course this has actually now got proper off-road tyres on it. I think I did have the TCKs on the Himalayan at the time. But it's a big old heavy beast, especially with the panniers on, especially with me on it. Can't weigh a ton. But apart from that, it was fairly easy. There was a bit of byway when you come down the bottom, and there's a gate, which was the tricky bit there wasn't the surface of managing it. I was trying to park the bike stood upright so I could open the gate to take the bike through, because it was on such a camber. No matter where I put the bike, it was going to fall off the stand. I did eventually manage it. But because I want to see where the TET goes, I'm going to skip that today. I'm going to do road bit up to Penistone. We'll go through Penistone up to I like to call them windmills on Boyd Moor. I didn't realise before I took the TET there was a backway up there, which is quite a nice ride out. And we'll follow it, and it takes you up towards Holmfirth. And last time I got to Holmfirth, there was a really sticky downhill bit, which I'm going to do again today, so we'll be able to see that. Yeah, that was testing. By the time I got to the bottom of that, I needed a bag of chips, so I went to Holmfirth, which is famous, of course, for last of the summer wine. And I didn't go down the side of the mountain in the bath, I went down the side of the mountain in the motorbike, and I had a well-earned bag of chips at the bottom before coming home. But today, it's only 10:15, so I could actually make more of a day of it. Because last time I went out in the afternoon and it was going on 4 o'clock, and I thought, well, I better come back. Because my wife will not be happy. But before we get to all that, we're just coming up through Fox Hill in Sheffield and towards Grenoside, and this is the nice road which I like to take. When I was a kid, because my mother's from Penistone, we used to come this way sometimes when my dad had called it the back wax, and I think that's an accurate description of this road. It's definitely round the back, and it's definitely a bit wacky. No, but it is an awful lot of fun. It's a very narrow road, sort of not single track. Well, it is not single track. It's definitely two-way. There's all kinds of fun and good beans on there. Oh. You're not going to let me out, are you? Come on, sunshine. Oh. Indicators are optional, it would appear. Oh, I hope I don't get stuck behind this going up here. See, I like this road, but the problem is if you get caught behind somebody, you want to be doing about 50 and they want to be doing about 30. And it is national speed limit, so you know there's no excuse for 30 mile an hour mind blowing unless you're nervous. And I can imagine why this road will make you nervous, but if you know it reasonably well, it's not too bad. So I think if I get the opportunity, I'm actually going to go around this guy. Just 25 miles an hour seems a little bit slow. Okay, this speed bumps. Yeah, bikes to oh god, where's that place? Wortley, just about. On a nice open clean road to Penistone. From Penistone we'll go up the back and we'll go into the TET and we'll see what it's like. Can't see far enough to make a move, but I can now. No, we're not sitting behind this one. See, that's calmer that. I get past one and another one turns up. Well, he's turned off anyway. You'd think the guy in the Porsche is going to go, wouldn't you? You'd think. Oh yeah, this is lovely. So this is Woodhead Road. When it runs between Grenoside and Wortley just about. And as you can see, it starts off in this lovely forested bit. It's nice, isn't it? You're sort of climbing up a little bit. You don't really see it's that steep. It's not. It's like a long gradual climb. And eventually what we're going to do is we're going to come out on top of the hills and you can look down to your right and there's Sheffield. We're effectively off up into Penistone this time. Starting to see a little bit more curves. Gear's going to go faster, you know what? Can't blame me for that. But today I'm happy doing 50. I think there might be some tracks up there or somewhere in this. What's the sign? I found them though. All of a sudden you come out of the trees. It's no but mountains. In fact, bang in front of me, it's clear to there. See Emily Moore. I'd say it's a lovely road this. You've got nice bits of farmland. Horses, look. I have a feeling I should have gone past this one because we've now gone from 50 down to 40. Only catches you can't see down corners, got to get down. I really don't fancy going into front of some poor bugger's car. I don't want to scratch my paint. Can't see the view because I've got this edge in the way. But trust me, it is lovely. This is one of those hills where it comes up and it comes up and comes up and you go at the top and it's like a oh, sort of flying, but you see to your pants, it drops away quickly. Well, it would be if I were in any kind of cadence. Along the bike lines. Well, hopefully when I get back this commentary can be heard. I certainly live in hope. Yeah, you can tell this guy's he wants to go. But we're bouncing between 50 and 30. about 35. I should have gone round him when that pushed it. Ah well. Sunday and I don't feel like rushing because God knows I've had a busy weekend. I went out with work on Friday night. We took them all out for a beer. We're doing alright at the minute. And I think I did it until late and I fell asleep on the sofa. I think I woke up at 5:30 and she'd gone to bed without me. It was a bit quiet yesterday. And I went to go see my mate Nev last night. Nev and girl, and they looked after us and he fed us and watered us. I was very happy about that. But by 11 o'clock I was done. And come home and into bed all that cold. It's like click and you're out. So today I've had a relatively, well, I won't say I've had a line. I went out to bed by 9. Maybe that's not a line. Well, maybe it is a line. I'd call it a line. Good. So this road we're going over now is actually the A628. That goes to Manchester. This is well, it goes to Manchester. Well, it does eventually. It goes through to the Flouch, and then you turn left, and then you go to Manchester. And my mate used to commute that way to and from flipping Lim every day. I don't fancy that. 2.5 hours in a day. Just going to work and then same again going back. Right, you're alright. This is Wortley. So if you're up this way and you fancy a bit of dinner, on the right hand side is Wortley Hall. And I highly recommend that. Oh, Wortley Armside, not Wortley Hall. Great food. Very, very Yorkshire. I think I had lamb with Yorkshire pudding off the top of my head. Not lamb, sorry, beef. You don't have lamb with Yorkshire pudding. Well, you can have what you like with Yorkshire pudding. It was beef because it was a fancy place. And then they had parking and ice cream for dessert. Parking, if you're not aware, it's like ginger cake, sort of, but it's like slightly ginger, but it's made with treacle and golden syrup. It's one of the heaviest, dodgiest bits of cake you could possibly imagine. I absolutely love it. Well, doing 37. It's the national speed limit. Oh, it's Sunday and all out today. Anyhow, like I said, I recommend that place for food. Lots of good places for food out here, but that one I particularly recommend. I love this. I'm going to drive like a slow arsehole on a bit where you can't overtake. No, he's going to put his foot down there. Yeah, well, it's right to Sheffield by about 10-15 minutes. Just great roads up here. Well, I should explain, we are going to Penistone, and that is pronounced Penistone, not Penistone. Well, I suppose that's sort of my half ancestral home. My mother's from here, my dad's from Sheffield. And if you chance to do this end, it's lovely market town that. It's an absolute amazing delicatessen. It does great pork pies and sausage rolls and fancy breads and all that kind of stuff. Chippy's great, and Penistone Show's coming up I think in about a week or so. That's a big massive agricultural show, and it's this time of year, it's warm today, look it's glorious, so it's probably about 20 degrees maybe. But you've got that hint of cool in the air, so you know autumn's coming in. And I love Penistone Show, and to be honest I would be going, but next weekend I'm going to Himalayan Owners Facebook group, Himalayan Owners camping thing out near Ashbourne, so I'm going to miss it this year. Last time I went they had vegetarian black pudding. I'm not quite sure how that works. Hey up. Past this week never get a nod back when you're on pickle bikes or big bikes. Which is hilarious because I've had all kinds of massive bikes in my life and I nod at everybody. I even nod at scooters. Right, Penistone via Uxbridge, here we go. So, okay. Good bike roads here. I'm driving careful and slowly around things. I've got these knobblies on the NXS ones, and ones which come with that IRS, I don't know. I'll be honest with you, they're apparently not very good tyres, so I always worry about sliding. And I know it's dry, but when you're up 6 foot in the air because this bike is tall, you don't want to start skidding sideways and go horribly wrong. Apparently they're better on-road than off-road. Well, they're not very good off-road in my opinion. Well, that's actually, maybe I'm being a bit unfair then. Maybe I'm not pushing him enough. This fella's got a wood chipper on back. Yeah, they're not apparently great tyres, so maybe I've read it and now believe it, and the problem I've got is that prejudice. You know, sometimes you think there's something wrong with the bike and there's actually, you go and get it checked out, there's nothing wrong, it's just in your head. But because you think there's something wrong with the bike, you then constantly on look out for doing weird things like, you know, it's chain tight enough, oh, am I going too quick, its tyres need pumping up. Oh, these two must be together. Gardening service. I'm going to come around and chop my edge down. My house, I've got this massive edge at the front and at the back, and I managed to take. I've got a chainsaw and I brought it down to from 6 foot odd, which I can reach because I'm 6 foot, to about 4 foot last year. And I really went at it. It took me bloody ages, and I've been keeping on top of trimming it. Well, until they've been doing some work on the house, so they had scaffolding on the outside of it. And that's left it. And then yesterday I had to chainsaw it again to get back to where I got it before. But bottom, when I got it down to about 3-4 foot, it's now back up to about 5. Well, I've trimmed it and I can't work out how it's getting bigger. Well, it's growing, obviously. I know how it's. With the both indicator, that would have been good. Great viaducts around here. Going to railways, this is your country. I'll tell you what though, I'm getting used to the CRF. It's sort of weird because I love the Himalayan because it's easy going, it just kind of plods along. You're not going to get much more than about 75, 80 out of the Himalayan. Well, that's kind of alright. I don't really want to race anymore. I used to have an FGR and that was like the clappers. God, in fact, before I had the Himalayan, the bike out before that was a VMAX. And that was bloody shit. The unfortunate thing is it didn't stop. You put the brakes on, the wheels would stop, but it just slide. So that had to go. As much as I loved it, I did like the sound of it. It sounded incredible. It is basically a massive V4. Hell of a lump, that thing. Weighed like 1,000,000 ton. But no, I love the Himalayan and that's great. Come on, sunshine. And again, it's not quick. And when I bought this, I've read loads of things online because the Himalayan I've been doing a bit of off-roading on and I really like, but it's heavy. When I went to do an off-road day down at Sweet Lamb Adventure Van, and everywhere else we had like a mix of really big bikes like a GS 1200s and that kind of thing. In fact, there was a bloke there with 70 and he was riding that. And I was thinking like, well, if he can get down so it's on that stupid big bike and he's an older fella, surely I can do it on the Himalayan. So it actually gave me confidence and pushed me along. There were loads of people on like little tiny bikes and they looked to find it much easier, so I did a spot of research and I come back and it didn't help. I went to a venture bike shop we've got locally. I only went in for some, body armour, I think. I may have got like a nice beta in there, 400, and I sat there and I thought, oh my god, this weighs like as much as a bicycle. So I went looking and everybody raved and recommended CRF, and you've got choice between L, which is definitely off-road focused, but it's only got a little fuel tank, or Rally, which is what I've ended up with, which is virtually the same bike, but it's got slightly higher suspension travel and it's got a much bigger fuel tank, and then it's got a fairing and bits and bobs, and because I'm obviously old and silly, I went for the faired and heavier one. Well, actually what I did is I picked this one because it got a bigger fuel tank, because I said loads of people bought the other one and then immediately had to change the fuel tank. Oh, I was talking about that delicatessen. See here, look, Harrington's High Class Butchers. If you're up this way, definitely go there. Bells are going. But even though Himalayan's got a bigger engine than 400, I was expecting this to be quick, and it is, but not massively so. It's quicker because it weighs much less, even though I'm sat on it. But at first I was a bit, I was expecting a bit more poke and a bit more power. Low gear is really, really low, it's mad. It's great for climbing up sides of stuff off-road, but it's a bit weird on-road. You've got to get out of it as quick as possible. It's like, off, 1, 2, and you need to third before you know it. 6-speed box. But off-road, it makes a lot of sense. It's, like I say, it's light, definitely geared for it. A lot of people say suspension's not that much cop, but I'm a fairly heavy lad, and I've not really found it too bad. Having said that, as you'll see when I get off road, I am not quick. So maybe I'm just not testing it. But no, and on the whole, I'm actually quite liking it. It's definitely growing on me. I wasn't so sure at the start, and especially because I tried FGR and I'm like, oh, maybe I made a bit of a boo-boo here. But it's actually pretty nice. The only thing I keep thinking about is, and I probably won't, is whether I should trade both the Himalayan and this in for something like that new Tenere 700. Because I mean, 2 bikes, you have to have 2 sets of insurance and 2 flipping road tax and 2 MOTs, and well, both bikes are so new we don't need it yet. And the thing which really sits in the back of my mind with this one, the Himalayan not so much, it's not, I don't think, kind of bike a teenager would crave after. It's kind of got a classic style, but it's I don't know. I'm going to say it's a little bit old-fashioned, and especially with it being white, it's not exactly the world's most exciting colour. But this is covered in stickers and decals. My sister-in-law described it as a teenager's bike, and I think that's not unfair. It looks like the kind of thing that kids do want to steal, and I'm obsessed now about having to lock it up. And it's not going to work, which I wouldn't mind doing the FGR or the Himalayan too. They sit outside the office all day, I'm not fussed. But this, I just worry that if I leave it there, some bugger's going to nick it. I don't even want it too far when I'm out about. Like when I went and got chips the other week, I was like, I literally stood next to the bike to make sure nobody would nick it. So yeah, that's the only downside really. Probably the same, just as bad with your Tenere, not sure. Right, here we go. So now we're on to TET, believe it or not. And it starts off cutting up through this little bike road. You can see on the map, red lines there, like seeing the red line. In case you're wondering, like I ain't got a dedicated sat nav, I've got an old Motorola mobile phone. just going past that bike, sorry, shut up a minute. Yeah, I've got an all Motorola Moto G, and on it I'm on GPX Viewer Pro. They do both GPX Viewer and GPX Viewer Pro. The difference is the Pro versions cost £3 rather than being free, but you can have offline maps on it. And because this old Motorola G, I don't have it actually as a mobile phone. I don't want somebody ringing me up when I'm out and about. Slowing down for this dog. The offline maps is a bit of a bonus. Thank you. I do it's slow, isn't it? Definitely gravelly, this stuff. It rained last week. So yeah, I mean, that for me works really nicely. The only thing is, because it's an old Android phone, it does occasionally crash. And so you'd be driving along following line and it'll just suddenly go black and you're like, oh, what's happening here? So and so, stop responding. Well, that's no good. The worst time I had it, I was going down to the bench bike rider show down at Ragley Hall. I was using it as sat-nav because I've also got TomTom on it. Again, you pay £11 for you. It's actually pretty good, that, I think. I was halfway down the motorway doing 70 mile an hour in fast lane and it decided to crash, and I couldn't get it to come back for love nor money, which was sort of a problem because I didn't know where I was going to turn off. I knew roughly where I was going to turn off. And I got my wife following me in the van. And she weren't very happy that I didn't know where I was going. It's a bit of getting used to every time I go off road. It's like because if you're used to riding on road, tyres rattle about at a sort of alarming kind of pace, and you just go, no. It's the thing, if you're on a road bike, you think, oh shit, I've lost grip. Shift over this bloke and his dogs. Thank you. I don't want to be in this rutty bit, I want to be in that middle bit, it's nice and smooth. That's better. So yeah, right, so luckily I come off at motorway just after, because I knew where junction was, it told me to come off. And there was a garage and I managed to reset it, but it's a bugger when you're scrambling around, especially in your gloves, going, oh, come back on, come back on, come back on. The other thing is, if it thinks you've got a notification while you're driving around, that pops up an obscure map as well. But again, you can't easily get it off. Not least as because it's in like this weird plastic case to keep it dry at it rain. You sometimes have to take your gloves off to make it respond. Right, so that. Okay, you've seen the kind of pace I'm going at, and I apologise, that's as quick as we go. So I like it up here. I'll come up here for a ride out occasionally. This is the windmill farm at Royd Lane. As you can see, there's quite a lot of them. It's one of the first kind of major ones they built up here. There's tons more now, but yeah, look at them go. There's a little cafe there in that farm as well. You can have a cup of tea. You can see windmills and have a cup of tea. And over that way, I don't know if you can see, is Emily Moore. So that's a massive TV transmitter, and they've just built what looks like a mirror one next to it. Emily Moore always looks like the kind of thing which will blow over in wind anyway. It won't, it's really massive and it's made out of concrete and steel. But new one looks, God knows how that's staying up. Sort of impossibly thin. So only must have some tethers. And Emily Moore, this is I read this the other day because I was looking it up. It's actually the third mast at Emily Moore. The first one was a temporary mast, and they decided to replace that with a bigger one. So they replaced it with a bigger one, and there was a storm, and it was like a great big mast held up by cables, and one cable shear that cut a church in half. So I think after that they decided to build something a bit more structurally sound. And now there you go, that's the third version, the big tower of Emily Moor. And that's been there for years now. I mean, it's probably older than me. But a new thing looks like a radio mast and it's bang next door to it. I think the TET actually gets a bit closer to it, so we might have a look if we keep on going. But yeah, this is Windmill Road, I think, or Windmill Lane, because it runs behind windmills. What I like about this bit of road is, I mean, just a general TET observation anyway, is once you get up here, well, this is something, well, I did this like nights at summer holidays, and I saw virtually no one. The odd tractor maybe. So if you're in any way inclined to have a go at it, and you enjoy the solitude, this is for you. It took me time and have a look at the map because at some point we'd come on. Come off and then we end up going back onto it later on. Yeah, this is Penistone to Holmfirth and maybe a bit further. Let's see how far we get. I apologise for being a chatterton gobshite. It's true, I can happily never shut up. People come up here walking horses. I saw loads of horses the other time. What about today? Maybe it's too nice. Again, it's only 11:15, so it could be a bit early. Who wants to rush up on a Sunday? See, they go right? No, it's not this one. Also, popular with cyclists, it would seem, this road. You're going to turn off later. Anyway, you've got to keep an eye on the map because it's well, it's part of the Penistone Trail, that. Oh, that makes sense. Penistone Trail is a cycle path which runs from right, Holmesy on one side, and I think it goes to Southport to other, somewhere along those lines. Years ago, I cycled it with my dad, who went from Sheffield and we rode to Holmesy. And most people ride from one end to other in about a day, especially if they're dedicated cyclists and they're fit. Not me and my father. No. We took 3 days over it. A mountain bike which was sort of suited to it. My dad had a sort of a racing bike, like a road bike. And what we discovered was we weren't very fit. But the great thing was, it did mean, it was because we were taking 3 days over it, we could a couple of nights of camping, and that was good fun. And every time we went past the pub we stopped for a meal at lunchtime, so we had a steak and ale pie. And I can tell you I had about 16 different steak and ale pies on that trip. Not when they say you are what you eat, I should be the shape of a steak and ale pie. This is big main road, and this is where I have to keep my eyes open, because we do turn off somewhere around it. I think it's this one. Yeah, it says it's blocked, but it's not. So this is main road between Sheffield and Huddersfield. But we're going to go down here. Yeah, because the trail's ever so slightly out. It's mad, isn't it? Because you put it on the GPX, and the GPX is, I think they've drawn it or worked it out, but it's not precise on road. So sometimes you just have to translate it a little bit. Oh my god! Nudge it down again. But yeah, this bit's alright, isn't it? It's nothing too taxing. It's relatively easy dirt track. I mean, if I'd stuck to my training with off the oil, a bit of sand. It's definitely sliding about left and right. I'll be up on pegs, but the problem I've got with this one is if I stand on pegs I'm too high up and I'm way over at bars too far forwards, and it, I'll be honest with you, puts me about a bit. I just feel like I'm going to go over front. So I've raised bars by 30 mil. I've got some risers on them. So you can still go up on pegs a bit. You've got to keep your knees bent. But it's still, bars are higher in another position, but I'm over, just right over at front at bars, and it puts me about. So I've been trying to find something to drop pegs down, because I reckon that'll be answer. Well, I'll be honest with you, so far I've not found anything to really drop. Well, I have. There's a firm in America called Night Designs, and I bought some pegs off them for my one of my old bikes, a Honda DeVille. So there's my credibility shot. And you won't think it'd make that much of a difference. It drops pegs down by about 1.5 inches, and oh my god, was that better on my knees. The knees are a bit bad on this as well, because again the pegs are just that bit too high up. But the catch for Night Designs ones are brilliant. But unfortunately $200, which is a bit steep for dropping your pegs. So far, the only seems to be an alternative I've found, and the other thing which is putting me off them, as much as I think they're great, is it says they're not really for off-road use, and I'm like, well, hang on a minute, who sells pegs for an off-road bike which aren't for off-road use? That don't feel like a good thing, does it? So we had that little detour to go off the off-road section up there, but fairly certain we get to the top of here, we're then back onto Windmill Road, which is one we came off. And this is like, TET does this all the time, it finds like different bits of road, detour and take you off to go and get a bit of off-road bit, then it brings you back onto the road you were going down before. So I guess if you were in a rush or you didn't have that much time, or the off-road bit didn't look that particularly exciting, you could literally just go out and work out a route which stays close to the tent, does some of the longer sections, but avoided the social ones. See you, look. No coming up that rise, is it? Windmill Lane. Ah, we're up on those now though, aren't we? What a glorious September afternoon. Not this bike, is it? Awesome. Confidence is slightly low again. Everyone's going to enjoy themselves, ain't you? Water's zone for me, but well, that means other people don't like it. Alright, here we go. So this, as I recall, was the sticky bit. So we're going to take his time going down here. It says dead end, but it's not a dead end. It is, however, wet. And last time I came down it has definitely got interesting. Often we see people on bikes coming down here and I don't know. Oh, there we go. See, it's this bit which made me think the suspension was pretty good. And I'm fairly sure I went down this kind of speed last time. That grassy bit showing. Oh, maybe not. And I'm sure there's people out there watching this thinking, God, dude, you are going so slow. like to get to the bottom in one piece, so that is basically my MO. I remember this bit last time. Ooh, Christ. Rocky much? Definitely rocky. Oh. You missed that. What happened? There's my foot came off at back brake. He started sliding. So I've got ever so slightly a bit of clutching. So if I need to have some bit of a poke to get me out of trouble, I've got it. But mostly, this is a test of the brakes. Now, the feet. Are these waiting for me? Thank you. It's not easy, this. Thank you. Tell you what, you can tell I'm concentrating because I've shut up. But yeah, you wouldn't want to bring them laying down here. It's too heavy. Well, it's not too heavy. I suppose if I took the boxes off, it'd be light enough to do it. But the ground clearance is, it'd struggle with some of this. Oh my God. Goes on for a bit, this bit. Mind you, at least this time, last time I come down here with all this water running down it, and it had made certain bits kind of really nasty and slippy and muddy, and it's sort of dried up a bit. You can see trails where they go. That bit where rock floor is at wash. That's basically where water running last time. I don't like the look of that. Oh. See, somebody, I love this, somebody has decided obviously that's a good spot to have a stop and do you know what, that's actually quite a nice view, isn't it? It is on a day like today, and I'm sure, I don't think that's Holmfirth down there, I think Holmfirth's a bit further along. But yeah, it's good, isn't it? You can't see back uphill because I stopped. Yeah, just come their way down there. It's a bit of a climb, isn't it? Right, let's pay attention to where we're going. I bet these people on mountain bikes go down quicker than this. Do you know what? I kind of want to be up on that bit there. Oh my word, that's steep. Oh yeah, this is what I mean, look, you can see wet water come down last time. No, it looks like it's the same, but oh no, I've got myself into a spot of bother there. Kind of want to go down that bit, but oh. I've got literally no grip, and I've just put my foot in water now, so that's going to turn it. Well, that's not embarrassing. So this is the bit I really didn't like last time. Oh. Careful, careful, careful. Back on the brakes. Oh man, that's a workout. That's a mad thing about this. Oh. That, as I described it last time, is the oops, let's not fall off. The sticky bit. And you can see that's not a pleasant thing to kind of ride down. But ride down it we have. Now I've got one big muddy boot. And you get down here and you think, oh thank God that's over. And generally that is actually how I'm feeling right now. Thank God that's over. I wanted to do it again just to see how I got on with it. And I got on with it just as badly as I did it the first time. Public footpath, that's the if you're not on wheels, that's the way to go. That's easier than going up that way. I'll tell you what, coming down it's hard work. I can't imagine going up it. But what a great little one-track road this is. It's like, how do people find these? That's what I think's fascinating. They must pore over ordnance survey maps and really get their heads into it. I know I've tried looking for this stuff on Google Maps and it's well, I say Google Maps is not the ideal resource. Let's have that nice and calm. Tell you what, I bet the horse goes up there easier. See how they come down easy. The horse has got natural brakes. I thought it was a cat lived there. It's a sack of some building refuse. In a way, almost like this TET, but little sneaky roads it finds you. Now I remember that being a bit tricky, and I think this bit coming up now, I also remember it being a bit tricky, but for different reasons. This bit's alright, it's road. Well, black sheep. Well, brown. Left here. And that road said dead end, but it's not a dead end. It's the down which goes, not really anywhere. Thank you. That's only fine because it looks like a teenager's bike. Right, it's best not to have the manners of a teenager. Well, I was a very well behaved teenager, I'll have you know. Weird little farm tracks. Got mad footpath signs here, like big massive blokes on them. Now you go out the corner and there's the Jolly Green Giant going this way. On the fields, boys. Yeah, this I think is where it got interesting. It starts off being somebody's road. Scaly Gate it's called. There you go, you can see what's going to happen. It's going to get narrower and narrower and narrower. And that's exactly what it does. It started off as a road in places, and you can see it's stopping being a road in places. Imagine driving up here in a car and going like, oh, what's going off here? I always worry about coming up here, someone comes down and we get stuck because there's nowhere for us to go. stopped being a road, now it's a dirt track. I'll let it fly through. Oh, this is definitely wetter than it was last time. And it's slippy as a side effect. Let's just check his time. Now this isn't as bad as Jacob's Ladder. It's actually packed down quite nice, so that was just a series of bloody big rocks. Back end is having a bit of fun gripping on. Yes, I know I should be on the pegs, because it would lower the centre of gravity and give me more control, but again, I remind you I don't want to be sat over bloody handlebars. Definitely slipped there. Definitely slipping more there, over the rocks. Have a quick look there just to make sure I'm not falling out. Right, this feels like a spot to have a break. So there we go. Let's put it in neutral. This actually is pretty much what I got to last time. Teenager's bike, as I say, CRF250 Rally, or I prefer Africa single. Oh dear me. Now I said I worry about people nicking it, but when you top up bloody world by yourself and there's nobody for miles, I don't mind leaving it kicking. Yeah. Probably didn't look that steep coming up, did it? But it is. Oh. One thing, if you ever do this, make sure you take plenty of water so you don't get dried out. So, Yorkshire. It's alright, isn't it? I'm allergic to it, obviously. So, still got Emily Moore over there. Somebody coming. Do you know, this is the first time I've been here and I've seen other people. Second time I've been here, admittedly. Oh. Hey up. Great day. Ah, it's lovely, isn't it? You can't go on when the sun's out. Well, for me it's unusual, no idea what kind of things we're going to find. So I know we go that way. So let's see what the TET throws at us next. I know last time I came I stopped here because this is the point when I went, right, definitely need to go and get some dinner. So I rode down into Holmfirth for my chips. Because after going down that hill I was a bit, oh my god, let's not do that again. As you come along here, there's a bit where you think you've got to go, which makes that look like a flipping cakewalk. This bit here, that's probably a footpath, it's not that one. But the thing is, this is still dirt track, really. I mean, look at it. Big dirty horses. Menace to motorcyclists. Yeah, it's coming up on your left hand side here. Here we go. I can't believe anyone's been through it, because that was definitely a motorbike trip. Not a mountain bike. Let's have a break. It's nice. Oh, it's glorious, man. I'm enjoying. Yeah, no worries. Let's let them shift along a bit. Don't do horses. I tried it once when I was a kid. I went with school. What I learnt was that the thing's got a mind of its own and will literally go where it thinks it wants to go. And you can put some controls in there and hope for the best, but you've got no guarantees the thing's going to listen to you. Mine didn't. Decided it was going to gallop off, and off it went, and I'm going, whoa! I'm trying desperately to hang on, and everyone's laughing. I think that's basically where my my appetite for riding horses started and ended. This way a bike, it does what you tell it. Well, surface depending. Oh yeah, here we go. Look at this. That's the footpath route. Don't think I want to go down there. That looks a bit treacherous. But thankfully the road route is this way. Fucking heck, I broke over 20 miles an hour. Somebody called Norris McWhirter. Okay, then we go down the hill. Yeah, that bit of path I just showed you, we go out over end down here somewhere. No problem. That's why you don't go quick around corners in case you run into some tractor, horses, could be all. Yeah, look, that's the other side of that. I don't fancy that much. Trent, Financial, Kirkburton, Shipley, Keithley. Not going that way. Right, from here on out, I have absolutely no idea what we're going to find next. What we'll do now is we need to go up main road first. Yeah, we're going over there. Well, this is definitely where horses come. You have to bear with me because I don't know this bit, so I'm going to have to spend more time reading map than gassing away. We're going to the right. Is this a road? Oh, it's something. Like I said, I like the TET because it finds just weird little back roads, you know. Same with Sheffield, because I thought it was going to go into Sheffield. And it didn't. It took me right round edge, and it took me round edge on a bunch of roads and lanes and things that I'd just never seen in my life. Good grief, there's someone coming over. Don't worry about me, love. Oh my God. Could have been worse. She could have come out and cornered here. I don't think she knew how to drive on one side of the road if she could try. Now, is this going to cease being a road surely? You know when you see bits of grass in the middle of the road, you don't get that much use. Oh, there's a fly in my beard. Might have to stop and let that out in a minute. It's starting to itch like crazy. It's flew in there and it's twitching away. Yeah, this road don't see much use, does it? Except by intrepid explorers, farmers, no doubt. And cats! Get out, you twat! Thank you! I'm Range Rovers. Well, that's two cars on one road. I thought it wanted me to make a hard right, so I'm thinking, well, I don't know where to. I imagine these are poor people who don't have a lot of money having to live out in the middle of nowhere like that. I'm guessing I'm going that way. We are going to get closer to Emily Moor, aren't we? Look, because we're definitely getting closer now. Well, again, I don't really know this bit of world all that well. This Penistone I know pretty damn well, because my mum's from there, my grandma and granddad lived there. And we're sort of edging towards Kirkburton, where my auntie and uncle used to live. In fact, they don't live a million miles away from there now. It's this end of the world. I'd struggle with to tell you exactly where I am. But the fact we're heading towards Emily Moor suggests we're probably going to go through Kirkburton. And signs for James Panner and Charles saying Kirkburton and Keighley kind of suggest that yes, that's the way we're going. Ultimately, we're close to, not miles away, but close to Huddersfield. So. Oops. That was a bit of a dodgy down change. Second camera still rolling. I'm not talking to fresh air. I want to get a bus round me. So I've swallowed a fly, I've chewed on a fly, I've got a fly stuck in my beard. Generally it's not a good day of flies really. Right, we're going to be going left shortly. How is that staying up? It must have cables holding it. I can't see them, but it must have. We're leaving them to it. Good. Let's take a look at the back of that car. No, I can't do that. No, they're good up there. Thank you. Right here by the looks of it. Well, it's a nice day for a walk and a drive. Well, and look what's happened. What's happened is the thing's crashed. Has it crashed? Has it got something else going on? No, it's back. Nice to do that, just to keep you untested. So yeah, so far these bits of the TET which are being very off-road and these bits which are being very on-road, and I think this is a good mix, this bit. Do we join the road here? Yes, we join the road here. We join the road. Do we leave the road? Well, we're still on the road, you know what I mean? But family tyres, I think that's roughly where my auntie lives there. This is a good bit of fun little road, isn't it? The only thing with this is it sort of compass decides it's going to swing around, and it doesn't always swing around to tell you where you need to go. I'm assuming it's this way. It's this way. Looks like we're turning right up ahead. So let's do that. Good job this is a torquey little motor in low gears, isn't it? Expect my two-wheeled brethren. For the off-roady stuff, I'm going to say you're better served going into Peak District section of the TET. There seems to be a lot more off-road than road. Well, Wales looks pretty spot on for it. Not sure what's going off here. It's like football to me, and well, I could be doing football or I could be riding motorbikes, and I think I know which one I'm going to do. Especially all these people parking here. Don't really synonymous with Sunday Fighting League, I think. Left somewhere. Can't quite work out. Ah, there we go. There we go, left here. Oh, look at that, there's a folly over there. I like a good folly. Woke up in the morning and goes, oh, they could have built something fucking random on a hillside. Maybe I'll build myself a castle to own all this land. Put a tower and everyone can see how rich and powerful I am, or indeed deranged. Well, that sort of looks like almost churchy. Or maybe somebody wanted to build a lighthouse. But they didn't live near the seaside. Who knows? It's a bridle way, is it? I keep feeling it's going to tip me off the road at any point, but so far, not so much. Bit of a run to pull it down. Well, I've gone the wrong way. This is a problem. Sometimes it looks like this is where you're supposed to go, and it really, really isn't. I have to do a horrible U-it. Fuck it. Oh, you twat. And that van up my arse, you see. This is the kind of road the TET would go down there. You see why I got confused? I'm assuming this goes back to my road. Yes, it does. Oh, I hope he's going to set me up past that thing, whatever it is. What is that? It's got a chimney on it, whatever it is. Windows at the top, so whatever that is. Decided, I know I need a room with a view on every single side. Castle Hill. Well, clearly we're going to go and have a look. That's alright. Walking on the wrong side of the road. There we go. Now we go down the bottom and then right. Oh, I thought we were going to go up to that tower thing. Oh well. This looks much more like let's put it on neutral for a sec while we're there. Oops. Morning. No worries. Excuse stop for a drink. Oh, you're lovely, aren't you? There's a going with this tractor here. Well, he drove it into the wall at one side, he's backed into edge at the other side, now he's... oh god, I mean this. Yeah. Oh, do you know, this jacket's new and I've just got the Velcro bit rubbing on my neck, which is less than ideal. We're still recording? Yes, we're still recording. Well, this looks like a bit of interesting off-roady bit. Now the horses have gone, we can go. This one would suit Tony. Flat, bit of gravel, fairly wide. We went up to Scotland, we went on the Clyde Forest Trail. This is on the Himalayas. I like that. Oh, did I like that. Because it's relatively easy to ride on, we got to the end, I think he basically wanted to come back the other way. We'd have done it, but it's about 14 miles in one direction. And now Tony won't be happy with it at all. I hope this is the right way. Well, we got horses through here. Oh, it's suddenly got a lot narrower. I should point out the Trans-Euro tail is recommended for small motorcycles such as the one I'm riding. How much further does it go? It's really almost be sitting up this poor buggers. Thank you. It's still got very cosy, isn't it? I don't think you'd want to go through on there somewhere big with a bunch of panniers on. I think I might have got the Himalayan through there. It would have been a bit of a squeeze. Right, down here. And then, hang on. I'll keep on going. So now those ways look like the kind of way I should have been going. Well, it must be annoying living here with all these motorbikes filing past. I'd say I do feel that I look like a bit what I wouldn't have said that was the way we would expect to go. This is a little bit more. I was perfectly happy on the side I was on. Thank you. Right. I think I need to go left here. Well, that looks like Huddersfield down there. Well, it keeps you on your toes, you know. I can think I might treat myself to a nicer sat nav, something where I can see where the problem with this is because I've got the screen and it's reflecting the light behind me. Right, I think it wants me to go left here. It's a weird house, it's got like a dome roof and it's garage. I'll tell you what, I can smell some Sunday dinners being cooked. Some grand landscapes this way though, isn't it? Especially, I can't really see because it's in front of me now. Go around these houses. Oh, that's definitely onions. The distant mountains over there. When I get home, I'm going to look up Castle Hill. But to be honest, I think this bike's almost perfect for this. Because, you know, alright, it's almost perfect for me for this, I should say. Because I'm not going quick and I'm just taking my time. As long as you're not holding anybody, what does it matter? Just checking I'm not going up there. No, we're not. How long did it take you to get from one end of the country to the other if you were at my speed? I don't know, but I imagine. I think they reckon you need to take an average about 2 weeks to go from bottom to top. I don't think that's. I think you can probably do it at my pace, doing it in 2 weeks. Just based on the bits I have done through the peaks and up here into West Yorkshire. I think we'll have to go left here because there's no one else to go. Walk down the road with your phone in your hand, because that's not a bad idea, is it? This way, is it? Look, there's all kinds of weird little bits and places, don't it? And I've gone wrong. So, I did want to go down that bottom bit there. Well, another sensationally bad U-turn coming up. Just double check since I'm on the proper road. I'm not waiting for you. It's sending me it. Well, straight on. I didn't even realise that was a bloody straight on. No, I should have gone there, shouldn't I? Oh well. Everybody and the bloody dog's coming past now. Thought he might let me out, but I was incorrect. Is he going to let me out? Yes. Oh, this is nice. I like it any time you get to go over a little bridge. looks smooth. Well, these places we look at, you can't work out what blooming road goes. The line down map goes. Oh, I don't think I'd ever come down here in my life if Ben's been following me. Never to go into the site. It's be a challenge to get through West Yorkshire and without hitting too much in the way of like city streets. I know me and Tony have often like avoided it because it just seems to be a maze of never-ending little towns and villages connected by the odd bit of national speed limit. They're doing a reasonably well job of it here. No, I get to the top and then it turns. Have I gone the wrong way? Yeah, I've gone the wrong way. Must have missed that one. Is it? Right, so them two chavs looked a bit that's not a road. Definitely where he wants me to go. Straight across. No way to go straight across too. This is down here somewhere. That's the place it could be. Oh, you are kidding me, aren't you? Bit of arcane bloody road, isn't it? Under the bridge. See now look, you would never have found this in a million years, would you? It's just like hidden behind the main road. This is the bit where you have a pillion up back, you tell them to lean forward. If you don't want to end up doing a wheelie and going back over backward. Holy shit. This is a road. Oh, we punched through Neverton, we're back out into the countryside. Another slightly confused cat. There's people here, there shouldn't be motorbikes here. If you told me I'd have been back out into the countryside that quick after going into that little town, I would have been laughing and like, nah. Well, here you are. Yet another wondrous secret bike road as found by the Trans Euro Trail. We're doing for time, so it's 11:45, so not really got a set time I've got to be back for, but equally I haven't been paying attention to the map and now I've gone wrong. This is too much of a rough, the TET. Let's see if I can find the real one. Go on, we can do it in one. About 3/4 of a tank of fuel. So my adventure is going to be curtailed by that, I suspect. And that's the only problem when you get off. It should have, probably. I'm just saying. Is it this? It would appear to be this. Appeal for information. Oh Christ. Don't park on gravel, Steve. Arson. Oh, okay. It's always best checking that something's not a... this thing is closed by a temporary restriction order. Especially because it looks like a footpath. But there was a gap big enough for motorbikes, so whether intentionally or not, this is the way we are going to go. I like the sound of that. Left. Now I'm going to treat myself to a Garmin Montana, I think, because I think that will make navigating somewhat easier. First, you can read it in the sunlight, and it's waterproof, so you don't have to put it in a dry bag. It's actually drive on the path, not the ground. So your blockbuster's coming good. And the GPX file is ready made for it as well, so you don't have to muck about trying to convert it to something else. And I think they're pretty good with the off-road maps anyway. My dad's given me an old Garmin he has for that. Oh no, come on. If I can get down there, I don't know. Oh, that's a lot steeper than it looked. No worries. You alright? Oof. That man had the face of like you shouldn't bring a motorbike down here. No, I'm not riding like a teenager. I'm an Asbo. Nope. That got narrower than I thought. No worries. Rocky Rocky bit, rocky bit, rocky bit, rocky bit. Oh, okay. This is well, that's designed to stop people with 4x4s coming down here, but if you've got big enough wheels to go on grass, I don't think it'd stop you, would it? See, I quite like this kind of level of stuff. It's enough that you can ride on it, mate. Back end skips about a little bit, but it's, what I say, it's sort of manageable. Thank you. Cheers, fella. You get a reasonable decent cadence on it, and it's not too sticky or tricky. Again, I think this bit, Himalayan, not a problem. Easier on CRF because it will be. What we're doing about there. Definitely popular with horses, looking at the sheer amount of manure spread on either side. Morning. Oh, and let's just not go out of there while that's coming. I think he was trying to get me to go down the pavement, but I see people walking on it, but I don't think we need to be going down there. Oh, small trees. I do like the smell of pine trees. One of my favourite things is finding a campsite, pine trees and the light on. Wanting to turn left in a minute. Down. There's a golf course here. Penistone Golf Club. There's a bit on the TET near Buxton where you ride for the middle of the Buxton golf course. A few monocles fell out when I did that. Ah, you see! A few people clapped, which I thought was hilarious. Maybe they were clapping at somebody scoring a particularly excellent putt, I don't know. Maybe. quite like a day like this though, where you kind of set off and you've got no plan. My only plan was I'll follow this and see where it goes. What time are you going to be back? I don't know. What are you going to do for dinner? I don't know. I've got a camel pack, sat nav, and the rest of it will make up as we go along. Well, it wants me to go straight on, but there is no straight on, so that's going to be an interesting problem. I think it wants me to go left and then right. I think there's a road here. No, there is. Should we have gone for some petrol? No, I've still got 2/3 of a tank. There's a bit in the peaks where it does this, so like back streets of Bradway. Oh God, imagine living down here. It's a climb up to the top, innit? And no mistake. Somebody must use a bit of map food to find that bit. Like a bush going out at the top of it. What the hell is that? Oh, I tell you what, I'm glad I got off-road twice when I went through that bit there. I think we're gonna go left. Where's this thing? Well, it's definitely a little northwest Yorkshire town. Northwest Yorkshire, West Yorkshire. Linthwaite sandwich bar. Now, is that a person or is that a place? Could do a sandwich actually. Should I go back for the sandwich? Could go back for the sandwich, couldn't I? Sort of going too far away now to go for the sandwich, but not too late. Yeah, you know what? Let's find somewhere to turn around. I'm going to go back for the sandwich. It's another dubious U-turn. Summer wins every time. It feels like an excuse to stop and have a bite to eat and see where we're going next. Just to be honest, because I didn't plan it, I have no idea where this goes. I know it eventually winds up in Newcastle, but it's more the immediate future. Where does it go? Should I stop now and go home? I don't know. Because you've got to be conscious of the fact that is that a sandwich place? I'll stop it. Look at it. Have I missed you? You're still going? You what? Okay, okay, no worries. No, that's alright. As long as I wait for that. Cheers. So much for that. I'll tell you what, I ain't. So, no sandwich for Stephen. Got there just as the shut. That's bloody low, isn't it? So I've had a quick look at the map, and it's sort of off to the side of Huddersfield. I think what I'm going to do today is head up towards Sowerby Bridge and then call it quits and come back, because otherwise it's a bit of a trek back home, especially on a 250. And what was great about this bit of road here, there's absolutely nothing on it until the point I started to point the front end at it to come out. God, everybody wants to come out there. Well, that side's clear at least. He's going to go, and then I should be able to go. So we'll get to Sowerby Bridge. That feels like a good spot to stop and go a bit quick for this section at least, because this is probably the longest TET I've actually done. Because it's I do lot of road. That takes us past Elland and stuff, and we'll have to go under M62, so I'm starting to get level with Leeds. Oh, you know, as a Yorkshire lad from Sheffield, that takes a bit of what just happened. This is why we don't use Android phones, because it's now completely lost its sight. We have to stop a second and let it sort itself out. Well, this is a bus stop we'll have to do. What the fuck's happened here? Did I stop for 5 minutes? This is going wrong, isn't it? Okay. Cancel. Cancel. Where's my tracks gone? All tracks routes. Yep. It's had a moment and it's gone wrong. Close that. Close that. Wait for it to come back to life, then do that. It's better. Yeah, I think that GPS upgrade might be sooner rather than later. Something with salmon, you know, look. You didn't want me to turn off. No, he seems to think I should have turned off. But that's the resolution's not great. I think it wants me to go down there. Yes, he definitely wants me to go down there. No. Lift gate, slave weight. Well. Well, that sunshine's gone. Put some eggs on. Robin, like buggery. I'm 18.4. Oh, good viaduct here. The spot we're filling these forwards. Come on then. That'll be a good log in, isn't it? Oh, there's more bumps in this road, isn't the off-road bit? I think so, I don't know, bloody well now. This bit where the map doesn't quite match the route. Well, I'm fairly certain this is the way it wants me to go. There we go then, thank you for being a loudest one. This looks like a mast road. It's going to take me up there. See, I can see how they're being held up, the cables. That must be how it is at Emily Moor, but you're just too far away to see it. Well, last time I looked at the GPX, I basically lined it up with the OpenStreetMaps version places and lined it back up a bit closer, because I think it's basically based on Google Maps version of maps. On the OpenStreetMaps you get with GPX Pro, this is something different. Like I said, I don't think I've seen a place where it's been completely wrong. If anything, I think the OpenStreetMaps one's a little bit more accurate. A bit there. Does it think I could have cut the corner off? In this case, I don't think I'm going to bother too much. Oh, I just said you could have cut the corner off there as it comes up out here. It looks like you should be able to cup it, but I'm not going to risk it personally. I'm going to say. Well, I'd have said left, but I can't be up there. Is it? What does this actually sound like? It says public footpath, but that's right up there. No, I think this is just one of the places where the map resolution is lying to you, or the track resolution is lying to you. I think you stick with that round the corner. Because he went away up that hill, I can tell you now. Looks like you could go up there and get to the mast though. Oh, like a big divot road, I don't even feel it. So we're going right here. Yeah, there's definitely more off-road bits when you get to the peaks. Should have gone left there, and I should. So like the second half of this video is basically me just getting lost constantly, over and over and over again. Mind you, if you're going to get lost, might as well go list over here with some good scenery to look at. Can't see how it comes, so I have to go. Where am I going? Oh, it's up there, is it? Oh, okay. It's one of those where it's there, but it's in plain sight. But it's also not that obvious. There. This is nice and muddy. Oh my god! There was a path here once. I'd describe this not as a track, but as one slippery, bloody, muddy rut. Oh, so god, it gets better at the end of it. This is part of the cycle route. I'm not being funny, I don't think I want to cycle along this. I'm not enough trouble with a motorbike. This time what the back tyre is doing is going left, going right, stepping out all over the fucking place. Oh, right, hang on, where are we? Keep on going, then we turn very sharp right. This I can live with. Very sharp right. I've got muddy wheels, I can feel it slipping about. Farm access road. Oh, bring me up by the mass anyway. I bet there's an easier way through that lot. To be honest today, when I went to this, I'm not even going to have to chop it up, am I? Because it's basically one long take. I'll have to join it together when I stop for the sandwich and didn't get one. I'm going to say right here. Good job I didn't just roll out, innit? Is that right? No, I actually meant left. I think at the age of 44 I'd have worked out my left and my right. It's because it has this habit of swinging the map now, trying to map the compass. £300,000 for a slightly knackered looking house on the moors. Yeah. Not sure what I feel about that. Is it that way? I'm going to say it's this way, and we'll see what happens when I go onto it. And managed to get it wrong spectacularly yet again. So now we're going to have to find some way to turn around. I'm not good at this, am I? We don't get where this one goes. Straight, and there's nowhere straight to go. Unless I've missed something. That's the road I came down. right somewhere. Yeah, that would make sense. I couldn't see that road from where I was. Oh, if you're there on screen shouting that way, I do apologise. Oh, I know where we are. So that's the really great big bridge which goes over the M62. Which means this down here looks like the M62. I'm hoping there's a way through it. Where it wants me to go. Should go to Sandwich now. This is the first. Not very often I'm north at M62. If you told me this time that the road runs underneath it and goes off into the countryside, I want to believe you. Well, I probably would have. What does that mean? It means that's one way and you have to go that way. No. I'm not going to argue. Oh, this is good, isn't it? Look at this. We've got a nice new fence. Little dingly down. See, every use of road here. And it's all the green in the middle. Oh, we've got a leak here, look. Keep going straight. Must be a bugger living on a one-way system. Somebody didn't get the memo. Gotta get any closer. Hey! Again, sometimes it's good having a little bike. It's one way, dude, you're going the wrong way. Right, so it wants me to turn right somewhere. It's my considered opinion, it's not here. It says footpath, but there's no way you're going that way. I think it's just another map resolution issue, this. Okay, let's follow the road. Even I can't get over that. Oh, bubbles in the road. It's right at my wheelhouse. Gotta be this way, hasn't it? confused looking cat. Where he went, I don't know. As long as he's not screaming under the wheels, we're okay. I think he was going to dog leg. Up the hill. No, I should have dog legged down the hill, so now I get to do this another badly judged, stupid ridiculous U-turn. Oh, there we go. Not Tovlindine, still Lindendine. Another one where the resolution of the maps is leading you. What the fucking hell is this bastard doing? Look at it, used to be cobbles and it's worn through. You know, it's hard to road. It's a cat of being old 250, don't always have the heft. Well, this is a bit of interesting, surprising road. It smells a bit bloody iffy around here though, I'm going to tell you that. Slightly acid water, I'm assuming we're going left here. Wow. Well, that was a fairly steep climb. That. I mean, I guess if I had a caravan I was towing, I wouldn't want to go up that. It might be a bit, unless you've got a fairly meaty engine, it's going to be a bit steep as that. This fellow here with his dog, make sure he's at its arm. Water coming down here, it's got iron ochre in it. It's got clay on the hills. Occasionally you go on these things and you think, should I be going up here? valley smells a bit not particularly fresh down there. Definitely farmy kind of sewery smell there. Well, this looks like some kind of reservoir. I've seen one of those before, they're like an outhouse. Well, there's definitely something big and blue coming up on the map. Oh, I think we might have to stop and have a look here. Yep, that's definitely a reservoir. And we are definitely going to go down the side of it. Stop and have a drink, shall we? Somewhat flat to stop on. Ringstone Reservoir. Alright, are we on neutral? Yes, we are. Oh, we're on a flipping slope. Too tall for the bike. Let's try again. Alright, now we'll stop and have a drink. You're going to stay up? I'm not convinced. Conservation for breeding migrant and wintering birds. So you're not allowed in. Yeah. Well, he did a good job hiding in there, and I never saw it. Like I said, that lattice don't look massively clean, does it? But it's going in. I should imagine it gets filtered before it comes out at the tap. Where are we? Let's have a look. We're sort of off the beaten track a bit. You have to zoom in a lot to find the reservoir. Oh, actually, that's surprising. We're fairly close to bongo space. I had to explain I have a Mazda bongo. And I would highly recommend bongo spares, they're great. So we can't be a million miles away from Halifax. So, yeah, I think we'll follow this up to Sowerby Bridge and then that'll be enough for one day. I think we'll get some petrol and have a gentle nosy bike. Definitely got tyres dirty today, haven't I? I wonder if there's a big welt in front when that rock bounced up. Ooh, look at that. That might need hosing off when I get back. Oh, what a day for it though. I feel a bit sorry for Tony being stuck at work doing his stop check. Sorry, Tone. Yeah, I'm getting down to half a tank. You get to that point, you need to think about when we're going to fill it back up again. think, oh, I could go down there. Somebody's done a job of linking all this stuff up. So I'm assuming it's not that way. Well, actually, it looks like it was that way. Alright, fair enough. That's M62 over there, look, we're not top of the mountain. Cockpit Lane. Public byway. Cockpit Lane, there you go. I must be getting instincts. Instinct. That's an old gate post, I'm guessing. Where does it go? Well, it looks to be somebody's farm, so it can't be through there. It must be down here. Oh great, through the nettles. Through the fucking manure. Wobby's down there, because turning around would be a bit of a problem. Well, it's a public byway, so. Again, it's probably easy going down, it is up. Well, that was a surprise, it was like a sudden hallway. Oh Christ, that wasn't fun. We hit something there. Other road look much more fun. We've got a sort of a mixture of nasty little rocks. Oh, I felt that, and that, and that. And mud. Not a great combination. Oh God, can you imagine trying to come down here in the GS? No thank you. I certainly won't be coming down here on them lane. Well, I suppose you could with enough gumption and brains. Could I take a tenere down here? Probably not. I think anything too bigger than heavier than this, you're going to be fighting a bit. Oh, getting intimate with some trees there. Well, the fact I've not seen another bike coming the other way suggests nobody else is doing this bit. This would be a tricky thing to walk up and down. I might sight ride up and down. I think that's the road at the bottom, and I'm telling you what, I am not going to be sorry to get onto that. This bit, tricky. Oh, dear me. I'm not going to get hit by a lawnmower. Right, I reckon. Oh, fucking hell. Well, that was a workout. Another bit we like a bit of strange cobbles in the middle. They seem quite keen on that round here, don't they? I'm not like keen on riding it, I'll be honest with you. Bumpity 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 bump. Where the hell do you think we're going here? It says straight, but there's no straight. Must be down here. This looks like where it wants me to go. Oh, dangerous river crossing. You can see clear water. Oh my god. This reminds me of going up Thingamajig. Just flat right over there going up. Hello. Oh shit. Well, I was complaining about not getting the off-road bits, and this is yeah, it might have been considered a road in like, I don't know, 1600. It's kind of fascinating because I always keep an eye out for see if there's any of a tyre tracks, and so far today I've not really seen many. I don't know how many people know about it. Or whether people don't like it or oh, I know where we are. That's where Bongo Spares is down there. I'll take down there and get a decent sandwich. That was a warning sign. It's sort of battling while I weren't paying attention. Oh man. Live out here. Certainly if I lived out here I won't walk in the middle of the bloody road. Thank you. Well, that's not the right way. Oh, you bastard. Come on, how would you? Oh, no, that was where I was meant to go. No, it's a matter of resolution thing. I'm supposed to go down to the bottom and keep going straight. Let's call this Steve Gets Lost. Great, so my map's not following me along, that's not helpful. Stop and sort that out. Thank you. Being back on road, you feel like you're going way too fast. Mark Island. And I should have turned off there. I should have turned left. So let's turn around yet again. Oh, You and a half. I'm fairly certain that straight line is the road. Just yet another map resolution headache. It's hard to follow a track when your track doesn't stick on the road. An actual real bike on the road as well. There you go. No. Shouldn't have gone right, should have gone left. There will be, I think, here. Is that a road? Maybe I should have stopped for the chinwag with that blow, but I think he just stopped to have a look at the view. I didn't want to get in his face while I was trying to do that. There's a lot of cats on these roads, don't there? Oh good, cobbles, my favourite. Do you prefer cobbles to that horrible shit we had earlier? Can't know how to say. It looks like it goes somewhere. Oh my god. Modernist takes a right here. Is it this? Is it this? Is this a road? Oh, it's this. It actually looks like a road as well. Oh, bloody hell. So I think this is probably it. I think this is Sowerby Bridge. So I've had a good old run out. It's now 5 to 1. I want to get back for about 4ish, which is kind of my internal plan. Yeah. Going back now is not such a bad thing. First, I think something to eat, cup of tea maybe. Bike needs a drink. Morning, sudden drop. Oh, it says down there. Oh, we're going to have a look. No, it is down this way. Oh, you are kidding me, are you? I don't think so. Oh, I don't think I'm going to have much weight and choice. I don't think I'd turn around. I think I'm supposed to turn on the road because I don't think that's where it's supposed to be. But also not going anywhere near because I haven't got any fucking grip. Right, stop, think. We're getting to neutral. No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. Oh, oh man. Tell me that's unusual. What have we learned today, Steve? We've learned that turning the bike round by yourself in the middle of a dirt track is hard bastard work. Right. If I can take it back up. Let's hope so. That's for the Sean Slinky Lloyd, that one. She's up to Himalayan. In a bad place, I'm going to say. And then that too. Get out of it. Oh, what? Oh, this can't be right. Helps in the corner. Well, maybe it is right. Well, let's go a bit out, perhaps. Well, you spent 10 minutes turning around and I didn't need to. That would be. I'll tell you what, there's only one way to find out. Oh, that would be. So just to be explaining what's going off here, this is moss covered rocks. The back end is slipping out, most because the ABS is kicking in. Let's have that off. Yep, I don't want the ABS, thank you. I've got my foot on the bike brake because I actually want to slow down and stop. Oh, God almighty. This is definitely the end of the day. This. To explain, this is moss. and it's damp, and I've got virtually no grip. Thankfully that is the bottom there. This is not something you want to find yourself on. Oh God almighty. Yeah. Fucking hell. Never ever been so happy to see some tarmac in my life. You would not have got a big bite down there easily. Let's have that back on. Thank you. Let's see where that is. Let's see where we are in terms of... No. Right, yep, that's definitely Sowerby Bridge at the end of this path. Right, well that's... Yeah, maybe you can tell by my less exuberant flustered tone that I really didn't enjoy that. And I think I've decided that I'm not having a bigger, heavier off-road bike. I think that the one I've got is more than capable and heavy enough. There was times there where it was like sliding forwards. Well, literally no which I could do to stop it. It was like, it's going. Hold on for the ride. It's amazing now, it's just, if I'd have been wet, I don't think I'd have got down. I think I'd have just slid from top to bottom, and I'd have, you know, that would have been it. I'd have probably got off the bike and just tried to walk it down, but even then I didn't have grip on my boots. So if you haven't got grip on your boots, how are you going to have grip on your tyres? Watch how close I'm going to this wall. Ooh, flies! Oh, it makes that bit of Holmfirth look like a cakewalk. Right, we're off the TET, and now we're going to try and find a way down to Sowerby, which I'm assuming is this little place down on the side here. We'll go and have something to eat. This is bound to go to the road, isn't it? From there we can sat nav his way back, I think. Sowerby Bridge, Youth and Community Centre. This is not a happy road, is it? Where's she going? She doesn't know. Oh, I could have gone about 6 times there. But I could still go 6 times there because she's not coming out. Oh, I can tell you I've got... cafe's open.